trying to get this shit right. Right.
Once they view you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Everybody come take these pictures, because the next time you see them, it's going to be for sale. We're selling these for $19.99. You better get it while you can for free. All right. Yes, give it up for Rob Bell, Jose. Thank you, gentlemen, for the music. All right, before you all move, before we start yes, Mr. Titus, before we do anything, we always put God first. So to lead us in prayer, we have one of my good friends and distinguished minister, Randy Muhammad.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Let us take this time to acknowledge God and say a prayer and follow me silently. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, O Allah, we seek thy refuge from anxiety and grief. We seek thy refuge from the lack of strength and laziness. We seek thy refuge from cowardice and ungodliness. We seek thy refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. O Allah, suffice us with what is lawful to keep us away from what is prohibited. And with thy grace, make us free from want of what is besides thee. We beseech thy aid, and we ask for thy mercy, for we believe in thee and trust in thee for all that we need. Surely we are helpers in thine cause with thine apostle. Please grant to us success. We thank you for this event, and we pray that you bless everyone that is here. We thank you for all that have showed up. We pray that you bless all of the presenters. Bless them to be effective in their delivery. We thank you for all of the service providers. We pray that you bless them to be effective in getting the information out. We thank you for all those that have came to participate and to receive guidance, to receive information. We pray that you bless this event, that it may be effective and successful, that we may change the culture in our community and turn the young gangsters into gentlemen, as we celebrate this and acknowledge this work from G's to Gents. We ask you this in the name of all of your prophets, from Abraham to Muhammad. Let us all say amen. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. My brother. I like that little horn. It was like he was calling Abraham right there. As soon as Minister Randy said Muhammad, that horn came up. If you all do not know, this is brought to you by Voices of Liberation. They decided to do this for everybody, so y'all give Voices of Liberation a round of applause, please. So right now, Kathy, we ain't gonna be doing this all day. Okay. Before I bring your next speaker, I have a statement from Boston City Council, Ruse. He said, I am so proud to support Voices of Liberation and their 3rd anniversary of G's to Gent program. I've seen you work tirelessly to create a safe, welcoming, and judgment-free space for healing, personal growth, and professional development. Boston is a city filled with the tools and resources to support the folks who are doing this important work. And as your city council at large, I'm committed to doing what I can do to aid in making sure that our community has those same tools in our toolbox. Too often, our communities are overlooked in policy conversation, and we see resources that could transform families going elsewhere. Everyone in this room knows that our city strives when it invests in all of us and in every part of us. And the folks who knows best where those investments should be going are right here in this room. This is why my office has heavily invested in fighting for resources and support for returning citizens. So our people coming home from incarceration stay home, feel empowered to build a better life. I'm looking forward to continue supporting and working in deep partnership with you all to ensure that our communities have everything we need, not only survive, but to strive. That is from Boston City Council at Large, Mr. Ruzi. I won't pronounce his last name because I know I'm gonna mess it up. Ruzi. That's a woman. Thank you very much. Ruzi, I'm sorry. They just gave me a piece of paper. I'm just reading, ma'am. I didn't know. I love you too. So now we're gonna have activist Zakia. See, I got that right. Ms. Zakia, I like it. Here you go.
Thank you so much. I'm teasing my old friend here, but I'm serious. I'm still listening to CDs that he made, cookout CDs from 10, 15, 20 years ago. Following Brother Minister Randy Muhammad, let me say this. One of my brothers who, if he were here today, he'd be a G. He'd be a gent. It's gone from a G to a gent. He would say, you're either on a spiritual path or you're a psychopath. I came here today to talk about choosing to be on that spiritual path. I didn't know I was going to talk about that till Brother Randy spoke, but we can talk about being spiritual regardless of whether we have a religion or we don't have a religion. There is something in us, a spirit, an energy that cries out to be free. We're standing or sitting in the Reggie Lewis track and athletic center. How many people realize this is part of our beloved Roxbury Community College? This is our facility. This is paid for by our tax dollars. Whether you own property or not, if you pay a sales tax, you contribute to the maintenance and upkeep of this facility. Let's treat it that way. This is ours. And it's a wonderful thing that I've been invited to be a part of. Voices of Liberation? Yeah. And I thought about when I was a little girl how much it meant to me when they said, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. What if I get y'all to say it loud, I'm free and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm free and I'm proud. This event is about redemption. Whether we went to a jail with real material prison walls or a jail in our brain and in our heart and our spirit, we don't have to live there anymore. We can make a choice to be the person that deep down inside is crying out to be free. I asked Kathy Kim, what would you like me to talk about? She said, Sister Zakia, bring the spirit of Mel King and Chuck Turner here today. We would not be here. There would not be a Reggie Lewis track and athletic center. There would not be the rest of the Roxbury Community College if it weren't for those two brothers who fought like all get out and taught us how to fight like we meant it. So, if you get anything out of today, it's that you are free to choose a different path and stay on that path with each other's help. The antidote to addiction, am I in a Marvel movie? What in the world is that? Am I a superhero? What is that? It's a drone. Don't come over too close, I don't know. But we are here to claim another kind of superpower. The power of our voices of liberation. Mel King and Chuck Turner, they invested blood, sweat, and tears for our liberation. Are you going to register to vote today? Are you going to talk to some of the candidates that are here, that are running for office? Are you going to think about who you're going to vote for? Are you going to think about what you can do beyond the vote. There are people here representing nonprofits that can tell you about what it's like to go up on Beacon Hill and as far as Capitol Hill to fight for what we need, using our voice for liberation. Chuck Turner, we feel you today. Mel King, Chuck Turner, the others who have gone beyond, who fought to make Corey laws more friendly for us. We feel you, and we are in a healing process. Say it loud. I'm free and I'm proud. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Zakiya one more time. Say it loud. I'm free and I'm proud. Let's do that again. Say it loud. There you go. Before I bring up your next speaker, I must give credit to and acknowledge Minister Randy with his initiative, 10,000 Peacekeepers. This is an event where we ask the men of our community to come together on Tuesday and walk the block for an hour. Minister Randy taught us 1 hour of doing something beats 24 hours of doing nothing. So become a member of that. You are more than welcome. We meet up right in front of the mosque at 6:45. It's Mondays now. So we're moving from 6 to 7. So the black people, meetup time is 5:30. Maybe y'all will be on time. So that's what so Mondays, meet us up there and let's get into our community and do something worthwhile. I figure if the drug dealers can be out at 6, we can be out at 6. So we do it just like that. Next is a good friend of mine who brought me into radio in Boston a while back. We've been brothers forever. Ladies and gentlemen, he goes by a different name, but I call him my bipolar brother. Y'all put it up for MC Spice.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about these mics. All right. I don't really have too much to say. I wanted to talk about something that we never talk about. Well, that we seldom talk about. And it's one of the main reasons why we have a lot of the issues that we do have in our community. We can attribute those issues, or some of the issues that we have, to a lot of other things that have been destroying our community for years. But the truth is, a lot of the continued problems in the community is on us. And that's because the one hidden component to us and our problems is our mental health. Now, Gates and I would always trade jokes about bipolar and stuff like that. But if it goes unchecked, a whole lot of things could happen in our community, which has happened. Mine didn't go unchecked. I found out in '94 that I had bipolar. I checked it. And I've been checking it ever since and staying on top of it, and realized a lot of things that could have happened if I stayed unchecked. So, saying all that to say this, it's very short. You know, there's a song by Ice Cube, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm asking, first and foremost, the black men, check up on yourselves mentally. check up on yourself so that mental health, suicidal ideologies, depression, anxiety doesn't engulf you, and in turn engulf your family and your community. There's a whole lot more to be said about it, and I really didn't have this ready. All I wanted to say was we need to check our mental health. Peace.
Yeah, those are mine.
Oh, well.
Don't try to take them.
Okay, cool. So Gates just told me to tell y'all that I'm running. Yeah. So 2025, I'll be running for city council. I'm not going for Tanya Fernandez's seat. I'm going for Chuck Turner's seat. It's about legacy.
Hey, y'all give it up for my brother MC Spice. Yep.
I will be one of those men with the fear to do for
No, you can turn it off. You can turn it off. I'm hosting them right here. I'm hosting from here. I'm everywhere. I'm savoir-faire everywhere. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring to the stage, get ready to listen and give your ear and heart to Stacy Borden, New Beginnings. Y'all give it up for Miss Stacy one more time.
Oh, China's office. Okay.
She came to give a recognition today to Voices of Liberation.
Oh.
She's had Mr. King from...
Hey everybody. I feel like I'm at home here.
Urban League?
I'm Stacy Borden.
Oh.
Hey brother Ricardo. Hey brother Randy.
2025.
Man, I really feel like home now. Look at my people. I'm Stacy Borden. I'm the Executive Director of New Beginners Reentry Services. We're the first formerly incarcerated black woman, with a 10-bed residential reentry program in our community. Bringing women home from state and federal prisons and help them reacclimate back into community and families. We need more of us. We need more reentry programs. We need more reentry homes. And we need more services in this community. So I first just want to give a shout out to Jarrell for having this space and bringing us all together. Like, this is phenomenal. We should be full. Our community should be down here. We keep on asking for help. We're here to help. We should be present. So this is an honor to come up and speak. I'm really grateful to Kathy Kim. I don't know if y'all see my kicks right here, but I got some Adidas 3-footer stripe kicks on that I made just for New Beginners Reentry Services with my name on it. So thank you. Shout out to Kathy Kim. So I really want to say that when we come into these spaces for our community, for our formerly incarcerated people, the work that Jarrell is doing is phenomenal. We keep bumping heads. We run into each other down Nubian Square. We run into each other in different spaces. This brother is really out here feeding our community, dressing our community, and really like on the ground talking to people in spaces that most of us wouldn't even go into. And we need to be in those spaces. Our people are hurting, we're suffering with addiction, with our mental illnesses, and our community has had a lack of resources. And we're out here, formerly incarcerated people. Look at the tables. We got Haley House in the room who does the LIFT program. Jay Villar is in here. We have Lynn Courier with Exonerated Network or Innocent Convicts. Both the same, we're bringing people home from those prisons. Free Quan. I mean, there's a lot of people that are buried in the prisons. I don't know if I said his name right, but we've been working on this case as well. You know, we're bringing people home from the racial disparities that's been happening in these courtrooms. We know what's happening. We know the mass incarceration. We know how many hundreds and thousands of our black brothers and sisters that are sitting in cages, and we're saying free them now. And we've been doing that for the past, I don't know how many decades, but now is the time that we really are bringing our people home. We have a lot of formerly incarcerated people who are really building spaces like Yard Time Entertainment that is over here at a table. We're talking about Justice for Housing, who also has a table over here. We have Step Rocks in the house that is really helping our people overcome the power of addiction. And so, I'm just here saying I'm just grateful to be in this space. This is where I belong as a formerly incarcerated black woman who is really trying to make a difference in this community and really trying to say to the city, like, help us, fund us. We're out here doing the work. A lot of us are moving in spaces and trying to get our people into educational services. We've been able to create partnerships with Boston College so our people can go and learn business entrepreneur. We've partnered with My Tufts program so people can go into college and create credits to get a taste of what a career in education looks like. We've been able to really partner with Simmons College. If you want to be a social worker and come out, nothing can stop you from doing what you need to do or what you would like to do. We're here to support that. We also have a community engagement space right here in Nubian Square. What that means is we're trying to engage with the community and give you services. So if you're looking for art therapy, if you're looking for group therapy, if you're looking for connection, everybody wants a place of belonging, come down. We're down here doing financial literacy courses every other Wednesday. We have art therapy every Thursday. We have mindful meditation on Mondays on Gaston Street at our lovely 10-bed residential program. Our ladies are welcoming you in. We have a table right here. The sisters got her hands up. That's our table. Check our table out. We have t-shirts that we're selling. We have, if you're interested in anything about my story, coming from prisons to really being in the community and doing some work with our formerly incarcerated people, my sister wrote some of our story is at the table. But we also have a reentry guidebook. If you're looking for additional resources, stop at our table. But really, look at what's happening in here. Jarrell got brothers over here doing haircuts. He's got suits and ties. He's still feeding our community with everything to nourish us. So I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for letting me share. Hope we hang around a little bit more. Here goes my dear brother, Jareer Pope. We're really talking about some wrongful convictions that's been happening. We brought home and really engaging about 12 brothers in the past 5 years. How many more we got buried in those prisons that are sitting there waiting to be free? We're gonna free them. We're here, we're doing participatory defense organizing. We're doing a lot of work, y'all. So get down with us, meet us at our tables, engage, and thank you for letting me share.
Yes. Give it up for Stacy Borden. Hold that music. Right now, I'm gonna walk down in between where we got all the tables. Just don't sit outside, come inside. Here's Justice for Housing. Here, I'm sorry. Yard time. We got yard time right here. We have the new beginning right here. What is yard time? What yard time does is we provide.
Representative Tyler and her entire team are incredibly grateful for the work that this organization has done for the city of Boston and for our communities. And I am very grateful to, simply with Rep. Tyler and her team, simply uplift the power of community that this organization has given us. So, on behalf of Rep. Tyler, I'd like to present this citation to Voices of Liberation. I'll also read it. Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representations offers its sincerest congratulations to Voices of Liberation in recognition of the positive impact you continue to have on the city of Boston through your efforts to create unity amongst our neighbors. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope and future of good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Thank you.
congratulations on your, they should make a street after you or something like that called Slim Street. We should do a Slim Street. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get everybody's attention, I need you to come up front because we have a presentation, we have 2 videos to play for you right now. I'm asking that everyone please come up front as we get ready to play these 2 videos for you. This is the first one is from the State House steps called Enough. Kathy, whenever you're ready, you can hit play.
Yes. 2024. This is my husband, William. Hey, William. I'm actually 21. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, where's your started around? Son Williams. Alright, so right now. Oh, yeah. So she's always been friends with me. Yeah.
I guess we're going up front here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. That's a little bit better. My name is Jabir, Brother Shorty Mack, Albert Brown, Brother Joshua, known as Short. My brother and I did 38 years in prison, wrongfully convicted. They intended for us to die in prison, and they intended for him to grow old in prison. But here we are among you. Free food quad. Free food quad. Free food, man. The way that we did our time, much of our time, was with music. That's one of the things that kept us going. And so we want to do one for you today. And the one we're going to do for you today, we call our anthem. The lyrics of this song was written by my brother, Mr. Albert Brown. We hope you enjoy it. Mr. DJ, let us have it.
Brothers, sisters, ooh, yeah. Let's all make a stand and strive to break free from all the things that enslave us. Brothers, can't you see? Can't you see? The birds fly high up and free. Anguish feelings inside of me. 'Cause right now I'm feeling so bad about what's going down. So I cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. We cry freedom, 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 freedom today. Mothers and fathers are crying. Our children are dying from violence, drugs, and alcohol. And that's not all. That's not all. It's all up to you and me. We gotta save our children, reclaim our community. 'Cause their tomorrows depend on you and me, you and me. So I cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. We cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. Let's all join hands and strive to make things right. We gotta do the very best we can and try with all our might. Again, it's all up to you and me. We gotta save our children, reclaim our communities, cause their tomorrows depend on you and me. So I cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. We cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. This song is about some of the things that might enslave a person, be it drugs and alcohol, poverty or ignorance, greed or hate, sexism or racism. Anything that keeps you from striving to be the best you can be. So I cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. We cry freedom, freedom, freedom today. Freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. I want it for you, and I want it for me. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We want it for you, and I want it for me. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We want it for you, and I want it for me.
Thank you for the love, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Y'all give it up for the OGs one more time. I'm gonna tell you what, that needs to be on the radio right there. That song is perfect. I need you to give me a copy of that, and we'll play it on the Urban Heat 98.1 FM. I'll play that for you, because it sounds good. All right?
Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Boyanji Debenga. I'm the founding artistic director of Origination Cultural Arts Center. And we are here because Kathy called. And when Kathy calls, we come. No matter what it is, we are always wherever she asks us to be. This is a phenomenal event. And I was just talking to my brother in hopes that you do this event within the school year, maybe earlier in the school year, for a lot of our young people to be able to participate in this, because it's an incredible event. And we appreciate the fact that you put this together. And just to tag on to Jonathan, Shamika James was small but mighty. So she, along with her son Kiwan, are responsible for Unknown Hype Dance Studio, which is located on Morton Street. And she did incredible work with young people in and out of New England. So if you're not familiar with them, please look them up on social media. It's Unknown Hype, and spread as much love as you can to Shamika James' family, her students. It's a big loss for the dance community and just for the community in general. So thank you very, very much for that moment of silence. We truly appreciate you. And presently, I have members of Nia Dance Troupe and Girls of Imani that are going to present for you today. They're also going to be doing a class, and we're going to ask a few of you to come up and join them in a class. So first up, I have Nasaya Bain, and she'll be reciting a spoken word piece. Please give it up for Nasaya Bain.
Is it not important for us to fight for what we believe in? To fight for what is right? Should we continue to allow every wrong to skate by our noses without posing the question, why? Why? I believe if there's a cause to walk for, then walk. I believe if there's a cause to fight for, then fight. I believe if there's a cause to to die for, then stand strong. I believe that if it comes down to me posing the question, why should I be treated any less than a human being, then the stronger and more powerful my people. I have a voice, a strong and powerful voice. I have the right to demand equal education, equal transportation, equal public facilities, equal voter registration, and a change in Washington administration. It's important for us to take a stand. Unite as one and lend a helping hand. So rise up for what you believe in, and let the whole world know that the voice we have is powerful, and together we are in full control. Thank you.
Where do they do this? The
first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right foot and you're gonna step 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna take your left foot. You're gonna step 2, 3, 4. You're gonna take it right and do it again. Step, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna take your left. Step, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna bring your right leg. You're gonna bring it back. Bring the left back. Bring the right back. Bring the left, and then you're gonna rock on the right. 2, 3, 4, and then turn to the left. And then you're gonna do it again. Step on the right. 2, 3, 4, the left. 2, 3, 4, the right. 2, 3, 4, the left. 2, 3, take it back. Right, left, right, left. Rock it, and then turn. So we have some teammates in the red jacket. You can look at them. If you have any questions, they'll be, you know. Would you like to use this down? Yes, please.
Dance troupe performing a piece called Showtime. If you want any information on origination, our table is located right down that middle aisle. Are we ready? Yes? really appreciate you and enjoy the rest of this experience. Thank you.
To move up front if you're not doing anything. If you can move up front, please, and thank you. If I can get everybody to move up front if you're not busy right now, please, and thank you. Major shout out to Voices of Liberation for putting today on, for having me. I appreciate it dearly. I'm Draco Anastasia.
Yo, if y'all can hear me, make some noise real quick. If you love yourself, make some noise real quick. I need that same energy to the front right now. My man Draco puts his heart and soul into his lyrics. If you are in the back, please come to the front. He's about to put his show on for y'all.
This is for you. It's for all y'all in the back, all y'all in the corner, all y'all up front. Feel me? Make sure you represent yourself, represent your health, represent your wealth. You feel me? Just make sure you represent. Yeah. So this for all my young men trying to get their shit right. Right, I know it take a little minute, but you gon' have your time. Right, so this for all my young men trying to get their shit right. Right, I know it take a little minute, but you gon' have your time. Time is not a luxury, take it for granted and you gon' see such a sight when you not ready to what's to be. Always room to improve, go and do what it do. Missing purpose with the passion, crafting off the pain, remain in your lane, and I promise you gon' see the change. Motion is nothing without the mindset, running in circles never brings out the best. I can overcome all that I go through, run through the levels that most optimals don't run through. Fuck a reputation, just get your reps in, cause when you going down, they'll never be in question. And even when they try to push you, just remember your name is your name. Stand tall as you breeze through the flames. Stand tall as you breeze through the flames. Yeah. So this for all my young men trying to get their shit right. Right, I know it take a little minute, but you gon' have your time. Right, said this for all my young men trying to get their shit right. Right, I know it take a little minute, but you gon' have your time. Right, said running miles trying to chase trains. See what life brings, don't got my head in the sky, but nothing was the same. Seen a couple different views and then the perception changed. Damn, bumped the loneliest when I'm at my loneliest. On this Mayfield, life is oh so beautiful. Move with intention and watch what it do to you. I said watch what it do to you. Start my off days with a morning meditation. Sitting back creating, trying not to be complacent. I said it's hard to write it down when you really live it. And you walk around half the time and you feel livid. And you try to articulate it, but they just don't get it. Damn. Put it in the song and they say they feel it. I'm just trying to heal, man. I'm just trying to heal, man. Everybody trying to constantly kill something, constantly drill something. A brother like myself trying to constantly build something. Trying to constantly build something. This that, soulful. This that, soulful. Yeah, so this for all my young men trying to get it right. We gon' bring the funk back, even if it take all night. Said this is for my young men, yeah. Said this is for my young men, yeah. Said this is for my young men trying to get it right. We gon' bring the funk back, even if it take all night. Said even if it take all night. This everybody for coming out to this life-changing event today. Shout out to DJ Zoom. Word. I hope everybody goes and has a blessed afternoon, blessed rest of your evening. Stay safe. It's still nice outside. Go enjoy this beautiful weather. Go enjoy the beautiful vibes of the day.
Yes, sir. Stay up.
Yes. Give it up for Baby Dobson. Dobson Lyrics. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage to present his wear, I want to introduce you to my brother. He has a product called Elephant in the Room. So Elephant in the Room is gonna come to the stage. So please give him your attention as he presents his attire for you. Elephant in the Room, are you here? Here you go.
Test it. All right, y'all. My brand is called the Elephant in the Room, and I'm sure a lot of y'all heard the term the elephant in the room. Can we address the elephant in the room? That means that there's a problem that we need to talk about, right? Okay. So in order to address the elephant in the room and deal with the problem, you gotta have a conversation. So coded in this shirt is the conversation. These 3 dots, that's the ellipsis in the conversation when you're waiting on a continuation of the conversation. This elephant walking away from the 3 dots is basically walking away from the conversation. So that kind of symbolizes why we still have a lot of the same problems that we've been dealing with that we seem to not be able to eradicate because we're not talking about it. We got to keep the conversation going. I'm talking about women's rights. I'm talking about mental health, drug addiction, homelessness, racism, the whole 9. So we got to keep the conversation with the elephant, keep the conversation going with the elephant in the room. All right, so check out the brand, check us out on social media, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9. And join the herd, all right? The elephant in the room.
Yeah. All right, give it up for Smitty. Make sure you check out his brand, Elephant in the Room. Next we got up Brother's Keeper. My brother's keeper. My brother's keeper. Step forward. Oh, he left? Okay. I'll pretend to be my brother's keeper. I am your keeper. I'm here to keep you. If you need me, I'll speak with you. If you need someone to talk to, I'll talk with you. So I will be your brother's keeper today. That's how we're going to keep going. Well, since he's gone, we're going to do last call for headshots. That's on my last call for headshots. If you need a headshot, and you also need your resume written, you got people to do that. I want to talk to my man right here who has his own book. He can tell you his story. Tell him about you.
How you doing? My name is Jay Williams, author of 4 books. I'm owner of Casual Business Moves Publishing Company. A lot of people know my story, but for those that don't, I was the bad guy growing up in the city of Boston. You know, did a lot of bad things. Traveled with Benzino in the Source magazine. Eventually at 25, convicted of life without parole. Overturned the case. You know, now I'm one of the biggest mentors in the city. You know, working, you know, with the youth. Also about to do, investing in the cannabis company. So, you know, we're doing big things and trying to get back to the city.
That's my man. That's my man. Make sure you check him out. Hey, when he told his story, he has books. So it's nothing like reading. You know, cable is so goddamn high now. Read a book. Xfinity is so high. Read a book. This is the best thing to do. We're going to keep it moving. I'm going to bring to the stage right now Garrett Thames. Garrett Thames, where you at, Garrett? We're going to let Garrett do his thing. Oh, okay. Is this young brother right here? Come on. I'm going to take you right up front and let you do your thing, Garrett.
Right here. This is the square zone. Peace and blessings to everyone. Could I please have your attention? Could I please have your attention? Is there anyone in this building who has ever been lost? Raise your hand. Is there anyone in this building who has ever been found? Raise your hand. Hey, what you say, sister? Well, today, if you're here at G's and Gents, you're here for a reason. And it was a point in time in my life where I was very lost. I was confused, and I didn't know what life had for me in store until I became a father, until I became a son, until I walked away from those prison cells. See, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was blind, and now I see that each and every one of you is truly a part of me. I once was cruel, and now I'm calm. I am my brother's keeper. I would give you my right arm. A man said that he would run through a fire to save my life. He would risk his own life to save my children and wife. I told him he would be more than a hero. He would be a godly light. They say Jesus painted the universe inside of children's minds. And today I have a teacher to teach me of Jesus' times. And I have my children who will stand out wherever they go. A wonderful heart, such a beautiful glow. See, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was blind, and now I see that each and every one of you is truly a part of me. Come on, let's go. Being lost is like traveling across the hot Arabian desert. You're 22 years old, you can't read or write, and you're in prison, and everybody's making fun of you. Being lost is when you're a 9-year-old little girl and you've just been violated and you locked yourself inside of a closet and you're wishing that your father's there to protect you. Being lost is when you're a 14-year-old kid and you're in a hallway around a group of men using drugs and you don't know how to walk away. But who's been found? See, being found is when you're that 22-year-old kid, you get around a group of men who know you have a little dilemma and they teach you the basic fundamentals of reading and writing, and you open up a book called the Bible and a whole nother world opens. Being found is when you're that 9-year-old little girl, you squeeze your eyes real tight and you don't pray for yourself. You pray that God delivers your father. Being found is when you're that 14-year-old kid, you don't know where you got the strength from, but you push that hallway door open and then you see a glimpse of light. And slowly you move towards it. And then you realize it's not an it. It's another human being. Isn't God good? Isn't he good? He uses us each other to get to somewhere. Because I can't do it by myself. I need you, my sister. I need you, my brother. We got brothers behind the wall who are trying to get out. We got people who are out here who are fighting because we know how it feels to be found. My sons, my daughter, my queen, my brothers, I love you. I was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, and now I see that each and every one of you is truly a part of me. Thank you.
You know, the spirits of poetry got into something that's up the car, so here we go, right? I said, play with my heart, but don't play with my mind. Play with my feelings, but don't play with my time. See, time we can't get back ourselves when we away. Slander me, stomp on me, but don't belittle my intellect. You forgot I know a God who's capable of all things.
was the video with this young man by the name of Garrett Thames. Make sure you check him out. Take a picture with him. I'm over here on the side. Make sure you go see the Haley House. Sign up. They got things going on for you. And Fathers Justice Association, they are fighting for fatherhood. Hold on for a minute. I know you're coming. Tell everybody about your association.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Benjamin Diaz. I am the founder of Fathers Justice Association. What we're doing is we're doing workshops throughout the city of Boston and a bunch of different libraries. The most recent one that we just did was in Grove Hall on the 24th, but we have 2 more coming up in Roxbury branch on the 18th of September at 6 p.m. to 7:30, and then also on September 7th on a Thursday from 6 to 7:30. Please come out and we're here to help fathers and navigate the family system. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything you do. Okay, Kathy, we're gonna play this video for you. It says, "Grind So Hard."
I used to grind for a